I'm Kevin Shive, Executive Director of Rocky Mountain Police Chaplains. Just want to highlight a couple things that are going on in our world this month. Make sure you know what's happening so that you can mark your calendar for some important dates. The first thing that I want to announce, this is a pretty exciting announcement for us and something that we've been praying about for a long time, is we're going to start moving into the area of fire chaplaincy. We've been asked a couple times whether or not this would be something that we would consider, and our board recently last month approved us moving forward and bringing fire chaplaincy under the umbrella of Rocky Mountain Police Chaplains. So you're going to hear a lot more about that, but I want you to be the first to know that we're going to expand who we are, take many of the principles that we've established with Rocky Mountain Police Chaplain and move them into the fire world. So this shirt, I'm wearing it today because this could be vintage. We're gonna rebrand everything. We're gonna rebrand the police side to make it look like the fire side and the fire side to make it look like the police side. But know that everywhere we go right now, it's not going to affect who we've been in the law enforcement chaplain world. We're just going to be adding on fire in the future. So a couple of the calendar events that we want to make sure you have on your calendar is coming up on October 16th. We're going to do chaplain safety training. We've got Commander Strossner from the Colorado Springs Police Department and Chaplain Tim Ralph from 8 to noon at the Douglas County Training Facility. They're going to make sure that we continue to keep ourselves moving at a level of excellence so that we're safe when we're on the street. I'm going to be throwing a lot of things out there. You can look down below in this video and you can see a bunch of links that are going to be showing you how you can sign up for these different events. So make sure you click the link. Space is still available, but we need you to RSVP for that. Next, we have set dates for our basic chaplain training. We're still not sure where we're gonna house this yet, where it's gonna be, but we wanna make sure that you have it on your calendar for November 19th and 20th. That's a Friday and Saturday. So RSVP to that as well. If you're interested or you've got chaplains in your area that you know you want to make sure they go through this basic chaplain training. Then I know a lot of people probably still have 1 or 2 courses that they need to make sure they complete. So make sure you sign up. Great opportunity. Pretty excited. We just started. Aspen has just approved a new program. We've been meeting with Adams County over the last couple of weeks. They're going to be bringing on some new chaplains, and Fort Collins is also going to be starting up their chaplain program again. So we're excited about what God's doing. A lot of cool things happening. Now to move into some of our partners. We've got some great relationships with some organizations that I just want to continue to highlight. The Center for Relationship Education. I know you guys know we've been doing marriage retreats with them for years now. We've now into the next season of that. We've got 6 retreats scheduled over the next year. Here's the cool thing is they've opened it up to us as Rocky Mountain Police Chaplains to provide chaplains at the retreats. Not only will there be a clinician there, but they want to make sure and ensure that we have a chaplain representative, a spouse unit there to be able to address any spiritual or faith issues that come up while we're doing these retreats. So check out the dates, and then also you can make sure that you forward that to your officers and their spouses in your department to make sure they sign up. Space goes pretty quick. Another pretty cool thing that we're doing, we've been invited by the National Emergency Responder and Public Safety Center to create modules. And so I don't know if you know this, but they've created this environment, nationally speaking, where we're going to be able to speak into and create modules. It's called the Chaplain's Corner. We've already done 2. The first one is about how do you create a rudder in your law enforcement world so that you stay on track, so you don't get pushed around by all the things that are going on in and around you. And the second one, which we've just completed, is identifying your calling and identifying your purpose. And that's taken straight out of Romans 13. It's just a 10-minute unpack Romans 13 to help people identify what your calling and purpose is. So I'm pretty excited. I also want to hear from you if you've got some suggestions or if you might be interested in doing one of those chaplain corners. We'll bring you into the same setting here and we'll record you. 10 to 15 minutes is what we're looking for. We want to do at least 1 a month so that we can continue to influence our law enforcement and fire world to make sure they're hearing from us specifically and getting the resources that they need. You can also click on the links before. I'd encourage you to look at these videos and then forward them on. They're free modules right now. Pretty excited too. Jamie Brower has offered to us as chaplains an opportunity to take any of their classes in the National Center for completely free. So we're working on organizing that to get you a code so that you as a chaplain can continue to go through any of the trainings that they provide. Lighthouse app, it's something that we've been talking about. We're still in negotiations with them and trying to make sure that we can create the best app for our agencies. I want to make sure you guys are on track with that. Check it out. If you're interested at all, I would love to show you what we've done at the Golden Police Department. We've brought the app in. Our wellness team is looking at it. We've built it out, and I can show you exactly what it looks like. And you can copy it. We've also created a Colorado page in there too. So modify that however you want, or you can just take what we've done, introduce it to your agency. And everyone right now is asking, how much does it cost? It's free. So you can get into this, do it for a year, and just see if you like it for completely free. Lastly, we have been rewarded a DOLA grant to Rocky Mountain Police Chaplains. We have money that we want to be able to use. I'm curious from you guys, is there anything in your world that you think might be helpful around serving our officers that have been affected by trauma from a critical incident? We're looking at some creative ways to utilize this grant, so I'd really love to hear from you. Email me, call me. I'd love to have that conversation. But that's it. That's just kind of a highlight. We're going to try to do this stuff every month. Make sure you kind of stay in tune with what's going on. Read below. We're going to put all the links below so that you can see exactly how you can connect to everything that I've mentioned.